friends. Today we are going to learn next session in AutoCAD. In the next session we are going to learn how to use your draw panel. This is your draw panel. Before working in AutoCAD you should always remember that you have to set your units as well as limits in your AutoCAD. I have already set my units and limits in my AutoCAD. Now we will be going to learn a draw panel from your ribbon. This is your ribbon. In this ribbon, this division is called a panel. It is draw panel, modify panel, annotation, layers, blocks, properties, groups, utilities, clipboard view. So we'll be going through a draw panel as well as your annotation together. So in draw panel we will be learning with a line, polyline, circle, arc, rectangle, ellipse. So we'll start with our draw panel, that is a line. Just select your line. Shortcut key is L. Just select your line. We'll get in a command panel, that is a line. Specify your first point. This is my first point and this is my second point. Just give a enter. So your line has been entered. As well as you should even know how to draw your line exactly vertical or horizontal. When you draw your line you will be going with the XY movement. So to avoid this you have an option called ortho. That is you have a shortcut key for ortho is F8. That is a function 8 button. So you have to just click. You can see in a command bar that is ortho is on. If your ortho is on, then whenever you draw your line it will be in a horizontal as well as vertical. So you can't go with the XY direction. So vertical, horizontal. If you don't want exactly horizontal or vertical, you can directly go and off your ortho mode. So when you draw a line, you can go in a XY directions. So next we are going with the polyline. What is a polyline? It is a continuity line. Just select your line, just start drawing your line. Specify a point, first point, second point. So this is your polyline. When you draw a line, you will just click and you will end your drawing. But this is a particular segment, it will be divided. But in a polyline, you will be going with a continuity line, that is a continuous line. Next, coming to a circle, you have various type of circle, that is a center radius, center diameter, 2-pointed, 3-pointed, and the tan radius, tan circle. So what is a center radius? You will just give a specify a point and give a radius. That is, if I give 5 meter radius, then you will get a circle of 5 meter. So when you click, you can see you have drawn a 5 meter radius. So when you zoom out, zoom in, it will take lot of time. Instead of that, you can give a Z enter. Z enter is zoom, enter, all enter. So depending on your limit, it will be zoomed. So this is your circle. You can find out what is the radius. Just go to your annotation. In this, drag down, you will get with the radius. Then select your circle. You can note down it as a radius 5. So again, if you want diameter, I'll go with the higher, so you can view it, 50, enter. So 50, enter. So when you enter, just you can even check your radius. Since I have given diameter, so it is radius is 25. If you want to know the diameter of a circle, you can directly note down dia is 5, or radius 25. Next you have with the 2-pointed. So you have to specify your first point and the second point. So you got a circle over here. If you have a 3-point, so 3-point, what I'll do is just I'll draw a triangle. Fine. So it is saying 3-pointed. Just you have to select 1, 2 and third point. So you can see you have drawn a circle with using 3 points. So what is tan radius? Tan radius is same as your 3-point circle. Just I'll go with a rectangle. Just select your tan radius 1, 2 and give a radius of 50, enter. So you can note it down. You have drawn a circle. What is the radius of that circle? It's 50, as I have given 50 as my radius. So next, coming to your tan radius. So you are not specifying, but just specifying your 3 points and your circle has been drawn. So these are the things we will be learning in your circle. Next, coming to your other session, that is a arc. That is a 3-pointed arc. Again, for this also you can go and draw a triangle, specify your 3 points, 1, 2 and third point. Your arc is done. Next, it is a start, center, end. This is my start, center, and you can end wherever you want. So it is nothing but always your AutoCAD works in a anti-clockwise direction. Then start, center, angle. This is your start, this is your center, and what angle you want to specify. So I want to specify 180 degree. So you can see automatically your circle has been drawn for 180 degree. Right. Next, you have with the start, center, and length. This is your start, center, and how much length you want to provide. So I want this much length, you can specify. If you want to check the length, so you go with the annotation, drop down, and arc length, select your arc, and you can see your arc length has been specified. So you can't see your dimension, as I said to you yesterday in the previous session. Go for D, enter, modify. In modify, just increase your text. So I'll be increasing with the 2 arrow. Size I'll be increasing with also 2. Text I'll be changing as 5, and enter. Set current to set all your settings, and you can check what is the radius. It's not visible. So again, D, enter, modify. In modify, just give your text size as 20, arrow size as 10. Okay, set it the changes whatever you have made and close. Now you can see it has been increased. Still more if you require, since you can see it is a 15,505, so it requires more. So I will just again go with your arrow, just select it and view it. This is 600. So D, enter, modify. In modify, arrow size I'll give as 100, text size I'll give as 200. You can see the changes over here. Set current and close. See, you can see the dimension has been changed. The same way you are going to do with the other things also. Start, end, and what is the angle you want to specify. So if I want to specify 500, you can see it has been specified. The same way, start, end, and direction. This you're starting, ending, and which direction you want to move. In that direction you have to specify. Next comes to start, end, radius. Start, end, and radius. Radius, how much you want, that much you can specify. So start, center, start, end. This is your center, start, and this is your end. So always it works in the anti-clockwise direction. So start, end, and you can go with the ending session. Same way you are going to use a start, center, start, angle, center, start, and what is the angle you want to specify in a direction. Start, center, and length. Center, start, and how much length you want to specify. Okay. So for this you should again go with the clockwise, then you will get in this direction. What is the length you are going to specify. Continuity. So when you are continuing the previous, when you have drawn the same thing, it will go as a continuity. Right. Next, coming to your rectangle. In rectangle, just click, drag. You will be getting with the rectangle, or else you have to specify 500, 500, enter. You can go with this free also. So when you're going with the rectangle, go with the start, and this is your rectangle. Next, coming to your polygon. Polygon, it is nothing but depends on the number of sides. So select, click at the point, give enter. Then it is asking to specify the edges. So I'll go and specify 5 number, that is a polygon. Then it is asking inscribe or circumscribed. It's nothing but it should go inside your any of the object or outside your object. So I will go with the inscribe inside my object. So this is your rhombus. Now same thing, we'll go with the polygon. 5, enter, specify your edge, inscribe. You can see it is shown with the 5, that is a pentagon. Next, coming to your circle, this is nothing but ellipse, that is a major axis. Now coming to your minor axis. So this is your ellipse. The same thing you have with the axis ellipse. In this you are going to create based on your center axis and give the major and minor axis. You can see here it will be taking full line, and here it will be taking from the radius. Next, coming to your ellipse arc. So whenever you want to draw ellipse arc, it will specify you a point where you want to start with and where you want to end with, and give enter. These are the things you will be learning in a draw panel, and these are the measurements where you are going to not rarely you will be using this type of annotations. Thank you.